Are you actually improving, or are you just feeling a little bit more busy than normal and you think that's all you need to do? If this sounds familiar, make sure you watch this video. I want to explain every little tiny detail about it right now in as short as possible. Now, let me know if you like the video in the comments and like and subscribe because it helps out a lot. Now, let's actually get into the video. Make sure to watch to the end though. If you don't, fuck off now. So being busy, it means you're consistently moving around and doing things, whether it's, work, activities, whatever. Being productive means every action that you take, you're getting that step closer to your goal that you want to reach. So let's say if you're sat there now and you had like a massive, idea of I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that. And then you start doing it, you become more busy, but then you get in the routine of just becoming busy. And then you kind of lose track of all the meaning why you've done it. Now, obviously, you're going to improve, but how can you improve if you don't know that you should be improving? If that makes sense to you guys. Let's say if someone was, constantly thinking, I need to improve, I need to improve, I need to improve, and they still done the things that they wanted to do in life, and done more to obviously improve themselves. And then let's say if there's a person that's, just being busy and just doing all the things that they want, but then not knowing that they should be improving, or they're not thinking about it, who's going to actually improve more? It's going to be the person that's thinking about it constantly. Because it's always on the mind and it's always getting trained in their brain to think about it and improve. So this is the kind of mindset you need with everything in the world, whether it's football, whether it's forex trading, whether it's doing YouTube, everything. I can name everything in the world you probably need it for. Now, people do get mixed up with, being busy and then improving. So just because you're busy and doing things doesn't mean you're improving, unless you're doing extra to work on your weaknesses or to actually improve. So let's say, for example, you play football. Let's say your shooting's really good, your dribbling's good, but then your passing's shit. You're not thinking about, how can I improve my passing? You're not going to improve. Like, obviously, it'll get better over time, but it'll take longer than if you were like, yeah, I need to improve passing. I'm going to start doing some training things to improve my passing. Then you're obviously going to get better. Now, this is what you need to do, but with maybe, let's say you're doing editing, with something that you're weak on, make it strong. This is how people become the best in the world at things. Work on the weakness, leave the strengths because they're already good at it. Why do you need to work on it? Obviously, you're going to don't fucking ignore it completely, because let's say in 2 years' time, your shooting might become shit or might not become as good as your other features. So you do have to kind of constantly monitor it, but not as much as you think. Just when your weakness, or when you're getting a new weakness, work on that weakness straight away. Try and identify it straight away and improve, because you need to be improving constantly. For example, like #Brady. Just because he's famous now or blew up a year ago doesn't mean he doesn't have to improve. Because if he just stayed like that now for the rest of his life and just didn't improve, he's going to be left behind very, very quickly. Whereas if he was constantly improving things and coming up with new video ideas, he's going to be better. He's going to be up there with the top still. Now, this is what you got to do in life. You've got to be at the top all the time. If you drop down, try and find your way back to the top. Don't just leave it and then leave it and then, you're fucking far away from the top again. You might as well start all over. So be constantly looking to improve. You're never fully the best at everything. Even Ronaldo and Messi, the best footballers in the world, they still have to improve on things, even though they're fucking the best. If they didn't, then they wouldn't be the best. Simple as that. So how to shift from being busy to actually improving? I'm going to give you some little, bullet points now of how to do that. So be clear with what you're doing in a day. Make sure every hour that you're working is spent doing something that will be good for you, or make you money, or do whatever you're aiming for. Prioritize impact over effort. Like I said, if you're going to have 2 hours of full impact work doing everything that must be done, and you're just focused on that one thing, then doing 5 hours of just a little bit of work, I'm going to have a rest a bit, I'm going to just fuck about and zone out and go on TikTok and all that shit, you're going to do more in 2 hours than 5 hours. Simple as that. Work in deep focus fucking sessions. Now, this is key, because if you're sat there multitasking, you're doing For example, you're making a YouTube video, you're also looking at stock markets, you know, the YouTube video is going to be shit because you're just focusing on something else. If you focus on something fully and your attention is just on that one thing's going to be as good as it can be for you personally. So stop multitasking. You know, your brain can only focus on 2 things at once. Don't fuck it up. Just focus on one, because that one thing will be good. If you start doing other things, then, you know, it's going to take a toll on you doing YouTube. Let's say your video might have done shit, might have done worse than what your other videos. But if you want to start improving as well, make sure you're tracking your progress, because you can look back next week, next month, and see where were you down. You're going to see improvement. You might see a bit of an improvement and it might go down again. Still improvement. So just track things, work out what's going right, work out what's going wrong, work out what you need to do more of, and that will make you improve, obviously. Cut out distractions as well. Just because something feels productive doesn't mean it actually is. Now let me know if you did enjoy this video. Only a short one again. Hope you enjoyed it though. Make sure to like and subscribe because we need it. And comment, because I read every single comment, like I say. So, and I'll comment to them as well. So if you've got any questions, any weird comments, just let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.